Thank you, Master Fear. I really appreciate that, actually. I should have seen that in the settings, to be honest, but I didn't, so... I'll repeat what I said. It isn't much. Is the audio and visual other than that good? Am I cutting out a little? I can't really check. Let me see. It says I'm doing okay, I guess. Anyways, I've been getting into Dune lately. I have the new haircut. I did it myself. And I think it makes me look a little like Josh Brolin. I could probably play a young Josh Brolin. Specifically, he's Gurney in the new Dune movie character. Which I've been really into Dune lately. I've been getting into it in anticipation of the new movie coming out. Big fan of Denis Villeneuve. I've been ever since Sicario. Prisoners was also amazing. Blade Runner, absolute kino. That's literally me on the screen. Oh man, my teeth look like shit in this lighting. Damn. Even in other lighting, not great, but damn. Anyways, I've been, God, I need to work on my white balance. It's just the rest of my face is blue, but my teeth are nice. That'd be fun. I actually, speaking of comparing myself to handsome, not necessarily young actors, but I got compared to Chris Pratt the other night. And, of course, me being me, I had to fuck it up somehow. It was a guy asking to buy a cigarette, and I was wearing my headphones so I couldn't really hear him. Actually, I had an interesting story on the bus. I was sitting in the front of the bus, in the disabled section, the place reserved for mobility devices, and some lady came in with the fucking shopping cart and was like, "Who do I turn you into?" And I'm like, "What?" Like, she touched me, I believe. I remember her touching me. Which, by the way, first time a woman's ever touched me, probably. No, I'm kidding. But I told her that I just said to her, "Can you turn into a quiet person?" And then the bus driver had my back. It was pretty awesome, actually. Just said, "Yeah, shut up, dumb bitch." I think those were the words used from a female bus driver. It was kind of awesome, actually. I mean, as faux edgy as he thinks he is, which I love that new. I love how he's such a snowflake. He's like, in one of his videos recently, he did sound legitimately drunk. I don't mean to turn this into a tie session, but I want to compliment him. Dune's fucking great. And if he's into that, he has some good taste there. I mean, the first thing about him isn't his taste is bad, really. It's just that he has delusions of grandeur. He has some good tastes, some good takes on some shit, but he's a little overconfident currently, and it's very funny to hear his intro of him, like, if my things are, like, offensive, if my jokes are offensive, it's like, what? my dude thinks he's edgy, and that's great. That's very funny to me. But yeah, Dune's great, and if Ty is enjoying that, I'm very happy that he's excited too. Like, it looks awesome, and the book feels transcendent, to be honest. From what I'm hearing in the audiobook, it's a great version of the audiobook where they have different actors, I think, play different characters. So it's almost like just a movie without it's a script read basically. But I guess a lot of audiobooks do that, to be honest, but there's some that don't, like The Locked Room, from the New York trilogy by Paul Auster, didn't have that, but it had a guy doing different kind of voices for every character. But I think they legitimately got different actors to play different characters in this. But yeah, I did this haircut myself, and I think it makes me look kind of like Josh Brolin in the new Dune, and hell yeah, dude. I kind of think maybe I could play a young version of him at this point in my life. I'm getting that build, not like incredibly like in shape, but like I'm down quite a few pounds actually. It's exciting. I'm very excited lately at how much weight I've lost, and my weight loss journey's going well. Anyways, I think I have as an update. I think I have a name for my soon to come out special at some point. I gotta fucking remember to memorize it and actually do it. But it's going to probably be called Memes Are Taking Up Too Much Space. Hey, what up, Sam? Yeah, I think that's going to be the name of the special. It's going to be Memes Are Taking Up Too Much Space. Oh, wait, hang on. That's weird. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm with me and Ty. There's no bad feelings coming from my end. And you are free to speak however you want in my chat. I mean, there's things you probably shouldn't say, like, racial slurs. You shouldn't say that in my chat, but I don't think you will. But my chat is a free speech zone. So if you want to talk about him, you can talk about him. You're allowed to. Whether or not he wants you to or not, I don't give a shit. If he wants to talk about me, that's also fine. Like, if he wants to shit talk me, he's allowed to. Absolutely. There's a lot he could, probably. I actually have a project coming out soon where it's literally made just to be a silly dick to a friend of mine who I might be moving in with. But I did the recent thing with Mecha. I did we're gonna do another Zack Snyder cut, Whedon cut of the Riddler guy. I guess that's... I'm gonna blow up his spot. He's the Riddler. He thinks he's the Riddler. He's fucking dumb. He's a dumb, but, he's fun to hang with sometimes. But I have two projects coming out with that guy now. I have one where I'm interviewing for a roommate, and I'm kind of doing, I guess, a Nikocado Avocado, or whatever the fuck that guy's name, the fat guy, who used to be, like, super skinny. It's like, that guy used to be a fucking twink, as they're called in the LGBT community. Like, skinny, fey, little dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, go for it. Whatever you say, you can say in my chat room. That's always good to have encourage free speech, in my opinion. And again, Ty's allowed to make fun of me back. That's how free speech works. That's how reciprocation works. If he's got a fucking bomb on me, like a fucking hella dig on me, I'd encourage him, because it's like, I'm kind of at a point where my ego, not like ego, but like my, I guess self-esteem is the best word, but my idea of myself is not someone who is like unimpugnable. Like, if you want to talk shit to me, yeah, he's gay. He's with his husband. I don't know if they're still married. Orlin. I don't know a lot about these guys. I just see occasional roast videos between the two, and it's very funny to see them fight. And I think a lot of it is put on, but that's good, because if it's not, it's incredibly abusive on both ends. But yeah, Robbie got me into Nikocado Avocado / Orlin videos, and they're very funny. But if they're if they're on the level entirely, which I don't think they are. I think he's playing characters, or they're playing characters. And if they aren't, that's, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm just watching an abusive relationship on YouTube, and that's horrifying to see, but it's also, train wreck shit. But yeah, I'm kind of doing that as a character, but also saying specific things that Robbie kind of wrote that a lot, to make Nick uncomfortable by my castmate, I guess, is the term to use for my co-star. It's me, Robbie, and Nick, and I'm the guy who has the room, and I'm looking for a roommate, and I just start saying weird shit. It's like, what would you do if you found shit in the toilet? Which I think, actually, that might have come from a story I told about the place I'm in now, which I found shit on the bathroom floor recently, the other night, actually. It was, fucking awful, and it lasted the whole fucking night, actually. I'm not gonna pick up shit, and it's like, ugh, I don't like this place I'm in. But anyways, hopefully, inshallah, I'm moving out soon. Hopefully I'll have a better internet connection. Is my connection good right now? Like, I had like 2, maybe almost, really basically 3 days without internet, and that sucked. Yeah, Nikocado Avocado is some mukbang guy. Yeah, he does this stuff called mukbang, where he just eats a lot of food on camera, and it's very obviously unhealthy, and I think that was partially kind of the point, but he also has, like, allegedly, some kind of weird humiliation fetish, and that's part of why he does it, is he knows he's being made fun of, and that's part of the bit. Which, if that's true, that's just something I've heard from Twitter. I don't really research into this guy, because I don't want to get into that guy, like, as a... I'm loaded up with horror cows right now, as they're called. I got Ross, I've listened to that video a lot. Mayo, the Adonis Paul documentary about this homeless lady that's wild. It's a wild ride. But it's part of that Schadenfreude thing, or Schadenfreude, where it's like, oh, Jesus, I'm glad I'm not them. But Nikocado, he's wildly successful. He makes a lot of money off of this shit, which, good for him. I want to say, God bless. If that's how he makes it. If he's making all his money that way, that's amazing. That's fucking great. I was gonna maybe watch some stuff, but I guess not. In the future, I'm going to still have... I've got a couple things planned. Hopefully I'm going to try to move out before I do them. But I've got a Gunsmith Cat... Hang on. I'm using the new 2.8 lens, which it's a 28mm 2.8. Although it's full frame, I'm using on a crop sensor camera, so it's a little tighter than it would be on a 35mm film camera or full frame camera. But it is a 28mm prime at 2.8 f-stop, and it's a nice ass lens. I like it. But yeah, I got a few things coming out. I got the projects with Nick and Robbie, probably soon. I've got the rest of the Berserk music video album to finish, and that one has been, wow, that's a wild ride. I've been banging that album, Murder of the Universe, for like the past month, I'd say now. Ever since I started that project, I've been just listening to that album at least like once a day entirely, the whole thing. And it's awesome. It's such a good album. I'm 80% sure that the guys in King Gizzard and the Wizard Lizard, I'm pretty sure at least some of them read Berserk. Yeah, he actually really used to be in shape, which is crazy. But allegedly it's some kind of humiliation fetish, which is weird to involve the entire internet on, but also, again, if he can pull it off, God bless. If he can make money off of that shit, off of getting off on being humiliated, fuck, oh, that sucks. Damn! At least it wasn't Legos, right? I used to have this joke I was going to try to work out, is that the pain of stepping on Legos is tremendous, and that's because it's twofold. And that's because not only are you in horrible physical pain because you stepped on a Lego, you also have this soul-crushing fear, the terror that you might have broken a Lego. I don't know, it was fucking first year shit. It wasn't good. I never really did it on stage as far as I recall. But yeah, my special, speaking of June always was like, hey, where's your special? Oh, it's coming out. At some point soon, probably this year, hopefully. I just gotta get my shit memorized. I've got enough for a special. I have enough evergreens right now, and recently topical jokes that could be utilized for, I'd say, at least 35 minutes, maybe a half hour, or at least a half hour, maybe 45 minutes of a special. It would be self-distributed, because that's how all the cool kids really do it. Speaking of, I don't know if I told you guys about getting the first season of Louie on Blu-ray. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Stefan Glass does suck. Blood everywhere. I recently, I started bleed. Oh, I was shaving my legs for some weird reason. Because I just got into a shaving thing, and it's like, I just chunk out of my foot, chunk out of my, shin. They're healed, they're basically healed now, but it's like, ugh, it's annoying. I couldn't find the Band-Aids very quickly, because it's like I hadn't needed them in this house since I got here. Because they weren't in the bathroom, which, it's where you'd have Band-Aids usually. But yeah, that pain is real. The pain of Lego stepping. But yeah, special is coming out at, I would say, probably end of the year. I'll have the special out, self-distributed. You could probably do that you could probably support me on Patreon through that, or Ko-Fi, whatever. Maybe I'll do it where you buy it and then I'll buy an early copy or something, and then I'll eventually release it for free on YouTube. I don't know. Probably yeah. Yeah, I was shaving with a razor when I have. Well, I mean, there's no outlet in the bathroom, so I had to shave with. I was shaving in the shower. So yeah, wasn't a good experience. But whatever. As I said, album probably end of the year. I hope so. It'll probably be shot at a club that I'm starting working at. Probably I got to talk to the owner, but probably I would imagine it's I could also just piece it together through different recordings, because I'm allowed to just pop in and record a set whenever I want. I just haven't utilized that. But anyways, to reiterate, I guess, now that I have 5 years, hello everybody. A couple projects coming up. This is really just to test my bandwidth right now. If the stream's going good, that's great. As far as audiovisual, I appreciate Master Fear for telling me the minute he came in, hey, you don't have audio. That's going to be a joke on my channel for a while. Man, do I look red. Anyways, I've also got the Berserk music video album coming out. I would say that will be done probably by September, hopefully. It'll take a while, because I'm dealing with a lot of shit right now. Actually, maybe end of August. Who knows? Early September, end of August, it'll probably be done. It'll be probably I keep getting distracted. But it'll probably be the whole album, both in like I'd say 2-song videos, because the album's kind of dual, not like dual, but like there's dualities to it. It's 2 kind of main songs, Alter Me and Altered Beast, like up to 4s, and then there's a couple other things, but there's like straight out of like there's the Lightning King, which is Ganishka, I believe is the character's name in Berserk, but the fucking Kushan Emperor, who literally turns into a lightning beast. It's like the Balrog is probably Zod. I'm just trying to kind of... The Altered Beast in itself is probably thematically Guts. And then... Just because the way he's changed through the course of the series. And then Alter Me is probably thematically Griffith. He wants to be different. He wants to, change these. Like, he wants to be changed. Or by the end of the Golden Age arc, he does change, and it's horrific. Speaking of, sorry, I got distracted by the comments again. Anyways, that'll be done, I'd say, early September, probably. Then, probably by the end of this month, I will have 2 new little sketches up, the ones I talked about with Nick. And then, I've still got, but I'm gonna wait until I move with with those pieces, is the Gunsmith, maybe not the Gunsmith Cats. I got a Gunsmith Cats franchise, like what, the Proto Man video I did, I'll do that with Gunsmith Cats. Because that, looking back, has been incredibly just influential on me as a person. Like, just a lot of things, it influenced me in terms of my love of anime. Granted, technically, the first thing that got me into anime was, I would say, Ghost in the Shell in '95. Which I don't know if I told you about seeing that in theater. That was fucking awesome. It was dope as hell. But then I also have still to do the Pyramid Head statuette unboxing video, which I'm definitely probably going to try to save. I'm trying to move in with a friend of mine who has a Red, and that would be a very funny use of the Red camera, is to do a shitty unboxing video of a overpriced statuette that I bought on a whim because I've been wanting it for 10 years. I think that'd be very funny. That'd be very me, just overly extravagant, just these beautiful, just probably dolly shots with the focus pull just clean, and it's just overproduced as all fuck. And then I also have my own footage of, like, driving through fucking foggy morning, like being driven through a morning in fog, and that I think that would be so funny to do, to be honest. Just wastefully use a red, like I think it's a red weapon, which is like not the latest version. I mean, I don't know what John has right now, but like hopefully, yeah. Ghost in the Shell is so fucking good. I haven't seen Standalone Complex much. It's, from what I've seen, it's pretty decent, but I'm talking about the original fucking movie, which is phenomenal. It's really, truly cinematic genius in terms of anime, and really just in general. And the one I saw in theaters was a new translation with new subtitles. Oh yeah, you're gonna do cosplay? I'm gonna actually maybe try to do some cosplay at some point. I'm kind of gearing up. I got a UBCS patch, so I'm gonna try to do a UBCS like cosplay at some point. I gotta get the M4. I want to do it like game completely accurate, but to the original game. Like, it's not going to be the version from 3Make, which I love that version too, but I'm going to probably try to do one with a comp M4S, some kind of foregrip, probably KAC. I want to do a gas blowback, because I just love... I used to have a gas blowback M4, and it was so good. I might even start doing airsoft reviews, getting into that. But I love just racking back the bolt and just smacking that bolt release. It was fucking awesome, dude. It made me... I almost fucking got a GBB M416 recently. Or just actually HK416. It's not technically the M, because M designates military issue, which... It happened eventually at some point, but... It would just be the HK416. I think wasn't a D. Or no, it was a D, just not the 10-inch like that DevGru used. I was gonna do a DevGru, like, Zero Dark 30 build, and that would have been pretty fucking cool. Yeah. Anyways, I think, I'm probably gonna get back to, watching King Needgore's stream. He's doing a ranking of a bunch of slasher movies. Unfortunately, my dad's film, Slaughterhouse, is not in that list. But don't blame Needgore. I used to be able to cosplay as the Duke. I still could, technically. Oh, man. I've been playing RE8 recently. Fucking great. But yeah, actually, that reminded me, I do have an upcoming project that the Needgore stream brought out of me, is I'm going to do a review of Slaughterhouse, the 1987 classic. Unfortunately, my dad's name is kind of being lost to time. He signed the fucking plastic. That dumb fuck. It's coming up on we're doing a memorial on the 31st, and yeah. It's hitting, you know? I was thinking of maybe writing a speech, but nah, I'm not going to be able to get through that. I'm going to be just doing another thing. So, yeah. Sucks. Yeah. Oh man, I recently, when I was doing RE8, I was at the Duke, and he did do the, "What are you buying?" Oh, that's just a thing my friend used to say. Actually, is he kind of that fake British, or is it? Yes, that's something my friend used to say. Kind of like, I don't know, I'm trying to get his voice down. Oh, nothing, just a thing my friend used to say. That's Palpatine, Jesus Christ. Oh, speaking of, I was recently in a Moleman 9000 epic rap battle. I can't remember the actual title he does, but the most recent epic Moleman 9000 epic rap battle, I was a cameo as 343 Guilty Spark. That was pretty fun. I hope to work with Gabe some more in the future. He's always been very kind to me. He's actually Dave Navarro's little brother. And I've been on track technically with Dave Navarro of Red Hot Chili Peppers, and that's a neat little credit, neat little feather in my cap as a performer. Anyways, I think I'm gonna probably get back to Needgore's stream. I was kind of just doing this to test out my bandwidth right now, and it looks like it did okay. It's good. Sucks being without internet for like 3 fucking days. I might try to do a stream of a game tonight. Who knows? Probably not. Maybe tomorrow, though, because tonight is a Ding Dong Show night, and even though I'm no longer part of the Ding Dong Show, I still like to watch and be in the comments in the channel. Yeah. Anyways, have a good night, guys, and peace out. Let's see, where's
my... No confidence. Game over. Next.